We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Petrie coming up to bring him down.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Santa Clara. Ray McLeod on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
London brought in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Out to his right. That's into the hands of Werner, the brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Begin with Purdy on the run to the right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready?
They're going to go right back to Camara. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. They'll run here with Camara. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop up. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 49ers 9.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Again, it'll be Camara. And this a slight improvement over the previous. They're not going to lose yardage. They're not gaining any either. It's third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Ready. Set.
They'll try and run. Here's Camara. And he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Comes on for the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. A throw on the move is caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
On third down, it's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Purdy sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. 3 and out.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for this. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. They'll work the middle here with Camara. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, New Orleans.
For the Saints. First down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
12-yard line.
Greg and I back to London, England. After this.
Set, ready.
On first down, they'll stay with Camara on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Blue 32. Cut.
Camara going to try to bull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints extend their advantage to 13-0. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Finding his tight end, Farrell.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go.
They'll go again here with Camara. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Rattler. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. To throw, it's Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Velus Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Bernardo Green there to bring him down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Julian Blackley comes up from the safety spot to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
It's set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. And unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set. Ready. Hut.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9. Here's Rattler. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, You have to find a way to come back.
Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. You're going to have to bring out the punt team. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's offense.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
4th quarter begins with Kamara. And he shows off those strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Get set, get set.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target. The ball falls incomplete.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On the give, this is Kamara. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Taken down back at the
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll drop to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. Kamara got a 1st down, still going. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
560. Let's go
1st
now.
and 10 at the 46-yard
10
line.
black shot. Red, yellow. Cut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
33.
One of the tight ends motions right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. That deep for Olave. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. So this one, a win for the Saints. It was a game playing a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. Going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long from London.
Man, I got this swag. My head touching my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head touching my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got I swag when I surf. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
All right, partner.
Get set. Get set.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On second down, Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They're down and 3. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, first down and more. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now it's McCaffrey. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the Bengals' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
To throw, it's Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Throwing is Purdy. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0.
Set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Charlie Jones now to return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
11 MP.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
2nd down.
Fred Warner. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. 1 quarter in the books. 8-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
On 2, ready? 11. Right, 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down.
And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. And as a result,
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up a
One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, a good one in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go from Lambeau. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready, go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
At the 34-yard line.
To the air with Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Bargain on first here with Jacobs. And he will be stopped now, but not to like about that effort.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Set, go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
10 black, 10.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points in each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Has his man, it stops. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Blue, 32.
Play action, Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's cut right side by Watson. And this is down all the way to the 3. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Jacobs. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Niners.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Come on, ready.
They go to him again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots.
It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
The kick is no good.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the 28. Short pass brought in. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Purdy on the play action. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25. '49ers to the line. First and 10. Start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the 49ers behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Purdy throwing here. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Play action now with Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Offense to the line for second down. Play action now, Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Yellow, ready?
Back to the air, Love. slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Purdy trying on 4th down. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Lamar now from the gun. To the left side, caught by Andrews. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, these guys have really started this game well, Brock. The defense looked good. Offense did their part until ran into a little hiccup there on the 2-point conversion.
Can you help me understand something, Kate?
I'll try.
Because I hear all these baseball guys all the time talk about, well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. Well, the result wasn't there, but the process was right. And that's what I hear with these same decisions, too. Well, we didn't get the result, but the process was right. How do you know the process was right? Just kick the extra point.
He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Bounce right with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
2nd and 10 now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Our score, 6-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 5. Now Purdy. Fires right away, but incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Purdy setting up that play action. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. That's caught for the first. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And this is caught in the end zone, so they got aggressive, and boy, did it work. They now lead 8-6. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Connects with Bateman. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. It's the Ravens, who have first and 10. The gun. Here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up second and 4. At the 49ers, 38 yards.
Jackson's going to throw again. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Jackson now on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jackson yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And the 49ers get there and take him down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Toward Flowers, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy on first down. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers.
Poses.
It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Purdy to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Back to the air on second, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Hits him on the out route. Oh, this big guy is moving. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks 5-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Throwing here, Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go, son.
It's Walker on the option. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 5.
Fourth down, he calls his own number on the option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he's going to work it to the 20. Byron Murphy there to make the play. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 6-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. From the 20 on second down. The quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Get set, get set.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 12. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
49ers to the line. Here comes another 2-point attempt.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And it's caught. So they try for 2 once again, and this time it pays off. They're up 14-zip. All right, that gets them back on track after the initial miss, Brock. Now up 14-zip following the 2-point conversion.
Even if you're just 50-50 on 2-point tries, they're still in a really good place. Up a couple touchdowns. Clearly the better team here to start it out. Time to step on that pedal a little bit more.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. First and 10. And they send a man in motion. Now Darnold. Garner's got it. It's complete. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the 44 here on second down. It's caught, Garner. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks with first and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
The 18-yard line.
Darnold. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 16. Throwing the out route complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Okay, left side to McCaffrey. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
First and 10. At their own 13-yard line.
Come on, get it together.
You guys are garbage.
Awful. Seriously, just disgraceful.
No. You can do better than that. Come on, guys. What's going on? You are looking at the phone. This is like watching a terrible, awful.
This is the worst. How about now? It's like watching paint dry.
Seriously. What's that you want to play?
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They go play action for Murray. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
There defensively.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. Look at the big guy rumble. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big gain for Arizona. 68 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to... And he's into the end zone. What a start. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Third down, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Murray now off the bootleg. That one a bit high, but it's complete.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Escaping to his left. He runs with it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
On first down, Murray scrambling to his left. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Campbell on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
3rd and 10. To throw is Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
Get set, get set. Run around, up.
Here's Purdy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Outside. 118, watch out.
Now Purdy. That's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Here's Purdy again. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Play fake. Now Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
On second down, it's Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the pickup.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. 36 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. His kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Finding his tight end, Farrell. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Gain there of 21. First down, 49.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
We'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, 49.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
To throw.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's a short throw caught by Komet. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The second down throw is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a rock with that one. It's no good. And they'll remain out front by 1. McCaffrey to start this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get set.
Off the play fake. Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Dio Odangbo in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Final play of this first half. Here's Purdy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Santos to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's McCaffrey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Reuben hit the line. There for the tackle.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Purdy. Throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now, it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. He's got his man and completes a Pearsall. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. What a play on 4th and long. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 3-yard line.
Outside. Runner, outside.
offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
That's holding at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal.
Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tie.
Nestled along the shores of Lake Erie. Welcome to Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Cleveland. To return, Jerome Ford. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running left, here's Ford. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
From the gun, it's Ford. Still going past the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 23. That's the hook up again to Njoku. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another throw.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll throw it yet again. Finds Jeudy near the sideline. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense up to the line fast. Goal to go, it's a pass play. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Rolling out to his left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're gonna go. It's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it 3rd and 10. Purdy to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Now a give, it's McCaffrey heading right. And he's going to work it to the 20. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The 49ers trailing on the scoreboard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you gotta feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's got it! Has a layup for it, but touchdown! The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7.
Set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 1. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
That one complete to Njoku. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. They are throwing it again. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds a man right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
That's good for another Cleveland.
They'll throw it again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff now to the receiver. Good running here. He's across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Handoff running left, forward. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. When I'm back in Butcher, you the pick a brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Get set, get set. Right up. Stop.
Looking to throw. And the man is there to knock that away. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco!
Touchdown.
The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown!
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
For the two-point conversion.
And he's got a free play here. And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Getting another shot at 2 here.
41. Outside. 22. Watch out.
He's throwing for it! And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
14. Browns 10.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Give up the middle to Ford. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14 yards. And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 37.
Another one for Ford. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Took that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Running it after the penalty. Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards, 2nd and 6 coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second down.
gain on the ground with Ford. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 7-yard line.
Ford straight ahead. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
16, 49ers 14.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Moore with a return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
It's 2nd and 5. Purdy on the play action. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. They're set up at the 35 now.
What's up? 53.
First down, they go back to McCaffrey. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Purdy setting up that play action. Francisco, touchdown! The 49ers take a fourth-quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. That's the third time they've gone for two, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all three of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Running is Ford. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They've got 1st down from the 31. This is Ford on the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns down by a touchdown.
Ready up!
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Ford. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's a give to Ford. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's 4th down.
To the ground with Ford. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. And they do not get a desperately needed 1st down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the 1st and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
2nd down.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're going to pass it here. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Look to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
Nice to see that connection. That can't...
Kiss my haters, I wish them well.